Hi, TheSuffolkRam here from Rant Nerds. Um, I'm in the middle of finishing off rewatching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. A series that I obviously remember watching when I was young, really loved it when I was young, and I saw Netflix add to my list on it's been my Netflix list for some time. And so, a couple of months ago, I decided I was going to start rewatching it, and I was, I was expecting to cringe a lot. I was thinking it was going to be quite better than I expected. I was beginning to think, oh, actually, this is going to be pretty. I felt I was going to think it was going to be quite poor. I just felt, I have to say, it's really rather good. It's good as I remember it. The first season had a few of its down moments. The first season felt a little bit cliche and obvious, I will admit, but it does get better with sort of season 2 onwards. It does get a lot better. And also the big bad of the first season, the Master, was a little bit, again, a bit cliche, but actually, it's quite a good season. Of all the seasons I've watched, I think my favourite one is probably it's a toss up between season 3 and 5. So, season 1 you had the Master, wasn't too keen on him. Season 2 you had initially Spike and Drusilla, then it later changed to Angelus. We'll get on to Angel a bit later. Didn't really like that season. I liked Spike being it. I didn't like the way the season went. It felt a bit nowhere after the previous season. Season 3 of The Mayor, I really loved. I enjoyed The Mayor as a character. I thought he was an excellent bad guy. I really found that his way of doing things amusing. I thought he was a brilliant character. I've never seen a bad guy quite like him in any other sort of series before. And I thought it was really good. Season 4, now memory's got to work now. I can't remember what season 4 had in it. Season 4 was 3 was The Mayor. I can't remember what season 4 was. I know season 5 had Glory in it. She was the big bad of season 5. Season 4's Initiative, wasn't it, Adam? Glory that is almost it's just season 3 and 5 whether Glory or the Mayor my favourite character again because the character of the big bad was really good. Just briefly on season 4 quickly. Season 4, I didn't like the Initiative arc. I felt it was done very poorly. It was very much done like a case of somebody who'd never seen or had any idea of how it works, just sort of guessing from watching over loads of other cliches. It felt really rather stupid, to be honest. I did quite like the bad guy Adam. I did quite like. I thought it was quite an interesting idea. Just felt it didn't develop as well as it could have done. Season 5 of Glory, as I said, I'm gonna have to say it's my favourite season. There's a lot of episodes in it I really liked, so yeah, I can say season 5 is my favourite. Season 6, The Nerds, which everybody really seems to hate, and I don't. I really enjoyed the season with The Nerds. I don't know why. At the time, I enjoyed it when I watched it at the time, and I enjoyed it watching it now. Not sure why everybody seems to dislike it so much. Or, not everybody, lots of people seem to dislike it. I mean, I still argue it's one of the best episodes of the season. You had One Small Feeling, an excellent episode. You had, what pronounce this right now? Tabula Rasa? I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Excellent episode, really funny, really laugh out loud episode. And I will have to say, I think the last 3 episodes of that season, when Willow goes bad, spoiler alert, are probably the best sort of run of episodes, 3 episodes they've done. I really do believe that. I think they're gripping to watch. When I was rewatching them sort of at 2 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I put them on and watch them. Normally I watch an episode and sort of stop it and then I drift off. But I had to watch each one. I had to watch them all. I had to keep watching and watching and watching. I was gripped to them. I know how it was going to end. I honestly thought that was brilliant. Season 7, interesting time for long reasons. I didn't actually really watch at the time when it came out. Wanted to. I think I might have been doing like either night shifts permanently at that time or class. Long story, we didn't have a way of recording it. So, unless I want to watch the rerun at like sort of midnight on another channel, I was stuck missing it. And I watched a couple episodes, and then watch it, and sort of got out of it a little bit. I did watch the finale. So I know I have the fine, but I don't know what happened all the stuff in between. Then we caught up. So it's actually been quite nice watching it because I'm sort of watching it fresh. And again, so far, I'm not disliking it. Now, my opinion might change as I get through it, but so far I'm not disliking it at the moment. I always felt Buffy had very good writing. Some bits have aged badly. Some other things have aged very well. I think the sort of way and lingo stuff has worked well by aging, because they do sound like teenagers talking, but they don't sound like really dated teenagers talking. It works quite well. Some things are sort of, obviously at the time now you look at them and you laugh, but at the time they've been quite swish. So whenever they have computers on it, they're obviously very old floppy disk computers. I mean, Adam, when he has his little computer, uses floppy disks in and out, seems really twee now. And one episode I watched the other day is a big thing like Dawn being given a mobile phone, because obviously at the time, anybody having a mobile phone wasn't the case. So that seemed quite cool. So enjoying it so far. I said it hasn't dated too badly, which is quite nice. Character-wise, again, there are characters I always like from the very start all the way through. Like Buffy, all the way through. I felt her character was right. Some people say she went from being fairly bitchy in some situations, but actually, I thought that was quite realistic for how the character would go. I like Ray Zander's character, Ray Willow's character. They really grew actually as the seasons went on. They developed well. Giles is probably my favourite character of the season. Not because he's British, but because I just liked his sort of attitude to things. I liked his sort of background. I thought interesting background story of him. I really liked him. Anya, liked. Not really technically a main character. Joyce liked. Spike I really liked, and I still think that season 4 is one of the funniest seasons with Spike in it. Really liked that. Interestingly, there were a lot of characters at the time who I didn't like, but sort of this time watching through, actually I don't mind. So when I first watched it, I didn't like Oz. I thought he was a very lacklustre character. I thought he was not very well acted. Actual fact, watching back through again, I think Oz is alright. I don't mind Oz. Certainly Tara, at the time when I was watching with Tara, I thought she was a bit of a nothing character, a bit sort of in the background. But again, really like watching it again. Faith, I'm in two minds about Faith. She's almost in the category of I still don't like the character, but she's sort of just about redeemed herself with the way she changed the way her personality is. It's sort of enjoyable, but she's very close to going into the characters I never liked. Characters I never really liked was first of all Angel. I felt Angel and Buffy was not very good. Never really enjoyed him. I found him a bit too angsty for my liking. Riley, didn't like Riley. I felt again poorly acted. He can have one emotion for every situation, so disliked that. And Dawn fits between. Actually, she's all right too. I wish I would have fed up with Dawn. I mean, she's acting within her character. She's portrayed as a teenage girl should be portrayed. Sort of a bit tantrum, a bit sort of moody, but I get the fed up the way she constantly gets a bit moody and a bit sort of, oh, the world was around me. But that sort of does fits how her character should be, but I don't like her. I think I'll have to come to a long-term thing saying I don't really like her at the moment. But anyway, Buffy, really excellent. I'm really glad we're watching it. But it's all I've really been watching my sort of evenings at the moment. I'm going to be quite sad when I get to the end of it, actually, because I'm now about episode 8 of season 7. So probably another by sort of 5 more days and I'll be finished. And I always get a moment when I finish a series, thinking, oh, what am I going to watch next? So if you guys have any suggestions, pop them send my way. I don't know if it has to be something that I can get a hold of, like on Netflix or something like that. I mean, I've got a few things lined up. I might watch Firefly. If that's enough Joss Whedon's sort of series. But yeah, that's mostly my little quick sort of thoughts on a series that is, 97, 96 it came out, so a series that's nearly 20 years old. Now I feel old. Those are my thoughts on a series that's 20 years old, near enough. But I mean, if you have any thoughts, share them. I'd be interested to see what you say. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.